So this is part 2 of what your main character in Marvel Rivals says about you, Vanguard Edition. And before we get started, my comment section says I have the worst takes on the internet. We're going to see if that's true, so strap in. Let's get you triggered. Next up, we have Captain America, the most misunderstood and underrated character in this game, and it's almost not even close. He's been on the bottom of so many tier lists that I think people are scared to admit that they main Captain America. The fact is, he is a great dive tank because his shield can block a lot of damage, and when he's paired with Thor, his DPS output problem that he has right now is fixed. If you're remaining Captain America in the beginning of the game, you were probably getting your, butt kicked. But if you stuck with him, learned how to use him, figured out he was actually a dive tank, you can be an absolute nuisance to the enemy team. Next up, we have Venom, the most overhyped, overrated, but decent dive tank in this game. I have a lot of pent-up aggression towards Venom mains because 99% of the time that I've played with them, they get like 4 and 12. Don't help in big pushes because they can't stay up. Ultimate, no one ever uses their ults correctly. It's very frustrating, but Venom, I really do feel like is a good dive tank, but because of the way players play him, it's just got me so mad at him. He's one of the coolest characters in the game, for sure, and I know he's fun to play. Just very frustrated with him. And finally, we have the Hulk. He is like a hybrid solo dive tank that I don't think anyone else can completely identify. He's very difficult to use. He's kind of like Captain Venom. He needs to jump into the back lines and beat the snot out of supports because of his jumping is so good. He can save teammates from ults, buffs a lot of characters, and makes them insanely good. Like his buff to Iron Man and his buff to Doctor Strange make them so good that, like, I almost, as a requirement, as a Strange main, I hope that I have a Hulk as an off tank because I really, really want them to give me that buff. Hulk is great. He's run really bad by like 100% of the players. There's like a 0.001% of players that can run Hulks, but they're overshadowed by the 99% Buns players out there. I love Hulk, nothing but respect.